Hey guys, so it's Doc Green here. I'm going through like a identity crisis right now in Tekken 8. So I am having issues with Fang. Like he's honestly not that good. He like and like it. So I just kind of played Fang because I was most familiar with him. Um, However, I really liked Fakramram in Tekken 7, but I used Fang to learn how to play Tekken because I was already familiar with him a little bit from in and out of playing Tekken 6 and Tekken 5 when I was younger. But I started really learning Tekken when I went back to Fang in Tekken 7 because he was like he wasn't really my original main. He's just the person who I started learning moves with in Tekken 5 when I was like 10 years old. And I didn't even know his shoulder existed because I didn't know how to get to the move list. Like that's how like all I was doing is just doing this with the buttons with my thumbs, just running back and forth on the controller the whole time against my siblings. So, and then I went to his, and then like I just started hitting one or two buttons at a time and like a directional button, and then figured out, oh, forward 3 4 3 does this thing. That's cool. And that was basically about it. That was the extent of it. I didn't know frames existed, nothing like that. And so when Tekken 6 came around, I played it for a little bit, played the story, and hopped online and learned Fang's 10 hit string, and I thought I was like really good at Tekken. But no, that was it. That was the extent of that. And deleted it, and then I was done after a week, Tekken 7 rolls around, I download and reinstall it several times. And then just recently, like a year or two, no, it was about a year and a half. Yeah, I'd say about a year and a half before Tekken 8 even was announced. I started getting into Tekken again. And I'm like, you know what? Let me actually learn the game. So I played around with Paul. I played around with some of the other characters, Noctis and stuff. I tried him out. I tried Ganryu. I tried a lot of people. Ultimately, what I ended up doing is I went back to Fang. Mainly because he was familiar, he was easy, and I liked his shoulder. Really, that's it. It's just a very, like, masculine attack, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to use that word to describe the shoulder, but it's a very powerful feeling attack. And it was the first, and I like it, right? I like it. I love his shoulder. I have an emote for it. Come sub to my channel, you can use it. But on Twitch, twitch.tv/green, by the way. And so then Tekken 8 beta came out. Fang wasn't in it. I played Jack. I know nothing about Jack. I learned Jack for Tekken 8, the beta, and that was it. I haven't really played him since at all. I don't even know any tech. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know these Joe Crush specials. I don't know that stuff. But so Tekken 8 comes around. The second beta comes out. I play Fang. I loved him. He was amazing. He's cool. He was way overpowered. The double heat dash, all that stuff. It was just disgusting for everyone. But one thing I really liked about Fang in Tekken 8 that made him really fun to play was getting his back turn to heat dash launcher. Until they nerfed that, and now he can't do it. So my issue with that, if you see my last video about changes I want to see for Fang Wei in Season 2, is I want that to launch again. I'm okay if they take the Power Crush effect away from it. As long as I would like it to launch again. That attack launching completed it just completes Fang. It does. It just completes him for me for some reason. I don't know what it is. For some reason, that not launching ruins his balance for me. I can't really explain it that well. I'm not a professional player. I'm I'm playing to eventually get to that level years down the road. I don't expect to do this like become a pro like next month. You know, like it's gonna take a lot of time. Um, but I want to be a really good player. But for the time being, and I am. I'm Tekken King with Fang. I've almost gotten the Tekken Emperor several times. Anyway, after they nerfed it, I'm now having this identity crisis because I lose to 214 with Jin all the time. Jin is a fucking joke. We all know this. If you don't believe me, just go watch one of Mainman Sui's fucking videos about it. I can't tell you on how many levels I agree with Mainman on his opinions of the roster. Except Heihachi. That's one I don't agree with him about. I hate fucking Heihachi. He's so fucking dumb. I was so happy when he died and wasn't in Tekken 8. So happy, but he came back. It is what it is. Main reason why I don't like him, he's so annoying to me. And I know the kind of play to him is stepping, but right now in Tekken 8, currently, if you've seen FDX trying to get data on sidestepping, I too have had a lot of issues where sidestepping doesn't work. Even on Heihachi, you can go left or right on Heihachi and avoid basically any move he does out of any of his stances. I know this because in previous before this current update to Tekken 8, I was able to do it really easily, really well, really precisely. I could go up at Heihachi, cool. I immediately know I'm stepping whichever way I want. I'm avoiding his shit and I'm killing him. And I never had an issue until like I don't know if it's a sidestep bug. I don't know what it is. Right? Sidestep right now is in a really weird state. I think they might have shadow nerfed it or something. I don't really know. And that's why FDX is gathering data on why sidestepping isn't working. Because I feel like sidestep in this game should be as good as it was in Tekken 6. And right now it's like in between Tekken 7 sidestep and Tekken 6 sidestep. Somewhere in between there. But it's also like bugging out, I guess. I don't fucking know. This is just how I feel based upon how I have been playing. Anyway. And then I try to reevaluate myself as a player. What do I like my character to do? This is where Clive comes into play. I like Big Tekken. And I cannot lie, that is a joke, by the way. I hope you find it funny. So, kind of like, I like, you know, you guys get it. If you're old enough to get it, you'll get it. And so here's my thing. 80% of Fang's pokes, I hate. I don't like poking. I don't. I like Big Tekken. I like minimal poking, but really high reward. Big ass combo. This is Clive. This is exactly who Clive is. You know, he's got big ass Tekken, and his poking's not that great, but it's enough to open your opponent up. This is why I like Clive, and I want to consider learning him and getting him to Tekken King. But I kind of just want to play him in quick matches for now. Mainly because if Fakaram comes out in Season 2, I'm going to play Fakaram. Why Fakaram? So, the reason I really like Fakaram is because... The reason why I like Fang a lot is because I like his story, I like who he is, I like how badass of a character he is. Fakaram is this times like 10. Fakaram is this badass character who's like a foot taller than Marduk. If you watch his trailer, Marduk looks up at Fakaram. And like he's huge, he's a Muay Thai fighter, and he's been like, I think based upon his trailer and how he arrives in his intro into just into the match, he it's almost like he's a super soldier, like almost like he was like created, and kind of like Captain America, you know, because he comes out of the fucking like helicopter shit, and then he comes out of the pod or whatever. So it, right now I'm kind of in a crisis of I don't know who I want to identify with in Tekken 8. I don't know who it is. I like it. It could still be Fang. I still enjoy playing him because he's the one I know the most, right? I'm Tekken King. And I could honestly probably be Tekken God right now. The issue I'm having is like I don't play a lot of ranked right now because of the issue I'm going through right now. But I think it might be worth it to learn Clive and just play him in quick matches until season 2. Reason for this is because we don't know who we're getting. We're getting Anna. That's a given for sure. So I don't really know if I'm going to continue playing Fang. I don't know if I'm going to continue playing Clive. I don't know if Fakaram is coming to Tekken 8 at all. Or even if we're getting Bruce instead, which is also Muay Thai fighter, but with a lot of Fox mechanics and what made him unique. But if we're going to get his mechanics in the game, we might as well just get Fakaram himself instead of Bruce. If we're going to... Because the reason why for that is like, why would they make a Muay Thai fighter and not incorporate what Fakaram brought to Tekken 7? If they just like scrapped him and brought in Bruce, but like how he played in whatever Tekken he was in, I don't even know. And then with like some updated moves and stuff, I could see a lot of players playing him, but I don't see him being in tournaments at all because he's not as good as Fakaram was. And the reason for that is just because, you know, Fakaram had all those charged moves. Fakaram had all those unique moves to him. And that's what I like about him a lot, is all those unique moves and the charged moves. I like his combos. His combos felt very powerful. Every hit of the combo felt powerful. Not just like, for example, the strongest hit of Fang's combos is, you know, when you do forward 3-2 into the shoulder, you know that shoulder just feels powerful, right? So I'm talking about an aspect of the characters that I don't see any other professional player talking about. So, like, for example, why does Little Majin like King a lot? Well, he likes wrestling, and he's a wrestler, and he likes his throws. But he doesn't say, like, he doesn't describe his attacks. He doesn't describe who King is. He doesn't, or he, well, maybe he, no, he does. But he doesn't describe, like, for example, like, what gives, like, him that dopamine. You know what I mean? So with Fang, it's the shoulder, right, for me. But with Clive, I like his combos a lot. I like how big his Tekken is. And I get dopamine like him, like Fakaram does to me in Tekken 7. I just went back and played Tekken 7. So check that video out if you haven't already. I went back and played it a little bit. I was really scrubby because it's been forever, and my Fakaram was not the best because I didn't learn him until like season 5, you know, or whatever the last season is. So with that being said, like, I don't know exactly how to use Fakaram, so a lot of my matches are really scrubby. They're really scrubby. My Fakaram sucks, but I still love that character even though I'm really scrubby with him. Like, I am, and I see the potential I have if I can get him to Fang level, the level I can play Fang at. But I'm not gonna like grind out Tekken 7, you know, like I'm not gonna do that. But the point of this is that I wanted to bring to light that, like, for example, no, hang on, I don't want to talk about that. So for example, like when you ask people why do you play this character, they don't say like they don't describe the character at all how I'm describing it. Why do I play Fang? Well, I've been playing Fang because I think he's badass. I like his shoulder. I like that's really about it. I just like his character and I like his shoulder. His shoulder is you know, it's his move. It's his move, you know. Everyone knows Fang shoulder, and so that's basically it. Like I love the character. I love his story. I love how he is. I love how badass he is. So when it comes to a fighting game, I put my character on who I think looks cool, but also who looks most powerful. So Fang to me also looks powerful. He looks really powerful. But playing Fang is actually really difficult. So not his moves. His moves are not difficult, right? He doesn't have the execution. He doesn't have an electric. He doesn't have just frames. How you fight with Fang against other characters is really difficult because he doesn't have a quick counter hit launcher. For example, his fastest counter hit launcher is QCF1, which is like 23 frames. Or 20. I don't remember how many frames it is. Here, let's see. 20. Yeah, see, 22. That's his fastest counter hit launcher. So, like, the issue I have a lot is like all these characters have quick counter hit launchers. Kazuya down forward 2, or wherever the fuck his homing fucking fist is. Abolishing fist? I don't remember the name of the attack. Quick counter hit launcher. Fly back 1, quick counter hit launcher, or forward 2, quick counter hit launcher. Fucking like that's his only counter hit launcher, dude. Like like it's really difficult when a lot of these characters have a lot of these fast moves. But if a move like that was on Fang, everyone on Twitter would go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like if Fang had a muscle armor or a muscle stance, like a Kempo power crushing stance. The stance itself was a power crush and you could cancel it so fast and launch your opponent like King. Oh no, everyone would go fucking crazy. You know, like oh no, you can't have that. That's fucking crazy. But King can fucking have it when all he has to do is get a counter hit blue spark throw and you can't break it? Like, are you serious? Or Jin's 214? Perfect string? No counterplay? I did a TNS tournament not too long ago. You wanna know how I counter 214 with Fang? I forward Kempo when I think he's gonna do it. If I'm wrong, he grabs me or he just launches me out of forward Kempo. I'm dead. That's exactly what happened. The Jins spam 214 and they're obviously not dumb players. They just waited for me to do forward Kempo and just launched me. That is his only counterplay to it. And they countered it by simply waiting. But if Fang's 2-4, wait. Hang on. Jin's 2-1-4. Fang's 2-4-1. If that did the same thing, everyone on Twitter, everyone in the community, everyone would be on any Fang player's ass. If I go into a match, someone comes in on stream, they'd be like, you have no fucking skill, you're spamming that perfect string. And you're on Fang with down back 3, back 1, shoulder, fucking down forward 2-2, hop kick, down forward 1. they'd be in my chat going crazy. And if like, but here's the thing though, if Little Majin did that, picked Fang up, did his 2-4-1, if it's the same thing as Jin's 2-1-4, they just hop in there and say GG because he's a pro player. Why is it that because I'm a streamer, but I'm not a pro player, not very popular, people come into my stream, ridicule me for playing a character that I just happen to like? And because like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit off track. I'm kind of ranting now because I'm going to other characters' bullshit. Fucking Brian can suck a dick. So dude, Brian is so dumb, dude. Why does he have a guard break when he has an unblockable taunt? He doesn't need that guard break. He doesn't need it. He has an unblockable taunt. Pick one. Get rid of the taunt being unblockable or get rid of his guard break. He doesn't need both. Why Brian is one character that was specifically designed to be hard. Why are you giving him an easy guard break? When all this time you had to master the just frame input of his taunt, jet upper, taunt, whatever. Makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. Get rid of the fucking easy unblockable. Which that unblockable looks a lot like one of Fakarum's unblockable. The animation looks similar. It's not exact, but the animation looks very similar. Looks like they combined two moves from Fakarum. But anyway, is what it is. So I'm kind of having this identity crisis. Like, I do not like Paul. Paul is way too basic for me. Like, he's so basic, so pick up and play and see what your opponent does. That I don't like him. Like, I love his damage, right? Everyone loves his damage. He does a shit ton of damage. But apparently he did not enough damage, so they're giving him a fucking strong aerial tailspin. Whatever. What the fuck ever. I don't like him. He's just too basic gameplay for me. It's too basic. I like Fang because he's a little bit of, hey, I'm a badass. Hey, I'm a little bit of a trickster with Kempo and he's a bit of obviously fundamentals. Yeah, fundamentals is on every character though, but he's a bit of, and of course his poking, and he's got good combo damage, all that stuff. He's got everything right, and it's like, I don't know. I like him. It's just that I don't like the majority of his pokes. I like Clive's pokiness, how much poking he has, which is a lot less than Fang, right? His pokes suck, but I like that because it's just enough buttons for me to open up my opponent. But here's the thing, I don't want to commit to getting Clive at a high level if Fakarum comes out, because if Fakarum comes out, I'm not going to want to play anyone else besides Fakarum. And this is why I like Fakarum a lot. Is what I said earlier, he's badass as shit. I love his taunt, like the fucking lightning that comes out of his, that's like his veins and shit, it glows. I love it. It's fucking great, badass as shit. I love his charge moves, all his charge moves are counter hit launchers. Like, he's full of mix-ups. Yeah, and he's just, every single one of his attacks, like in the string, like forward, 3-2-1 or 3-2-4, guess what? Each one feels impactful, very impactful. Like, I don't ever, his, and plus he's like 7 foot tall. His punch, his knee, his everything should absolutely feel like it's weighted, and it does. And that's why I went back and played him a little bit, because like his jab feels heavy, his like down 3 feels heavy, his or down back 4 feels heavy as shit. it it feels like he hurts. You know, like I feel like if I'm gonna play him, my opponent is literally gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, it just badass as shit. My issue with Clive here is that I feel like I'm playing Soul Calibur. And I don't play very much Soul Calibur. I feel like I'm not playing Tekken when I'm playing Clive. But I do enjoy his combos and his big Tekken and stuff for the time being. It's just that at the moment, I think I don't have a main anymore. I think I'm just playing just to play. Because I really want Fakram to come out. And when I tried Clive the first time, I'm like, oh, I like this. I said I like this. This is cool. He's got big Tekken, everything, and that's the main reason why I think I don't have a main right now, is because I'm waiting for season 2. I'm waiting to see if we're getting Fakram. I'm waiting to see what changes they make to Fang, what changes they make to Clive, what changes they make to everyone, because currently most of the cast is just sheer fucking cancer to fight. Fang's heat is ass. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, what do I get? Forward forward 2 and back campo 2? Those are my 2 launchers? He doesn't have a 2-hit launcher in heat. His 3+4 is ass. It's absolutely garbage. You can't use it in neutral. If you use it in a combo and end the combo after the tornado with 3+4, you don't actually get a mix-up out of it. Because what happens is your only option to hit the opponent or to get them or to hit the opponent or they block the attack is back turn 3, which is the stomp. It leaves you at +8, but here's the thing. It's not a mix-up if you only have one option. And the reason why it sucks is because they're so far away from you, that is the only attack that'll reach them. And it's only an attack that'll reach them if they're spamming 1 on the ground when to get up, which is 99% of the players, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. I played a little bit of Double Jin. I haven't even touched Dragunov. Well, I labbed him for punishment. That's about it. But yeah, that's kind of the state of where I am with Tekken. I played Eddie when he came out just for shits and giggles. Like, I didn't really give a shit, to be honest. I just played him just for the fuck of it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I played a little bit of Heihachi. I did like 1 combo with him, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Like, he's okay. He's just okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand right now. So yeah, because if you come on my stream and hear me saying, "God damn, Fang is so fucking garbage," it's because I think he actually fucking is fucking garbage. If he goes up against Jin, he's garbage. If he goes up against really in the top tiers, if he goes up against Nina, he's garbage. If he goes up against, for me, Paul's a really bad matchup for Fang right now because of how Paul works in Tekken 8. So honestly, he's garbage when he goes up against Paul. Paul's fucking Death Fist should not do the same thing as Fang's fucking Heat Smash. Send you all the way across the damn map, and it's not even a Heat Smash. Make his Death Fist the fucking Heat Smash. Get rid of low fucking Heat Smashes. It's fucking dumb. I'm fucking over it. Like, at this point, if I pick Fang and I go into quick match, I go up against people, you know, running the alternative characters that are God of Destructions and shit and like that, and I don't have a good time. I don't have fun. I don't have fun at all because it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. And right now, sidestepping isn't really working, so I can't even step half the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. That's about it. I don't want to keep ranting, but it's already fucking 30 minutes. But anyway, come follow me on Twitch, show me some support and whatnot, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.